All right, good. So we are now streaming live on YouTube, guys. So anything you say will be recorded this morning. Or anything that you do if your camera is on. So blessed morning once again. Welcome everybody. I hope a couple more persons will join us this morning. But anyway, it's being streamed live and it will be remaining on YouTube so that your business partners will be able to go back to the YouTube video to understand commission. So we are going to work on the first marketing plan this morning, which is where most of the organization is and which is where the foundation of our marketing plan actually is. And to really help you to understand this morning, we are going to calculate. We're going to calculate from 3% up to 21% in the marketing plan so you guys can see the real figures, all right? Maybe I could get up my whiteboard here. That may help. So I'll share this and we're going to begin. So this, I'm going to try to keep this as simple as possible. As simple as possible. Now we know in FM World there are 3 marketing plans, stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3. And the first marketing plan is called the Magnolia Club. And in this club, there are 7 different levels in this club. 3%, 6%, and 9%, which we call magnolias. Then you have, so that's 3%. See if I could get a little percent sign going here. Yeah, 3%, 6%, and we have 9%, which we call the magnolias. Then we have 12, we have 15, and we have 18, which we call the silver magnolias. Then we have the 21%, which is called a gold magnolia, right, or golden magnolia. At each stage, the commissions is calculated different. So we have one of the key things to note in calculating the calculation of the commissions will be that the, write it over on this side, PV factor, right, which is called the point volume factor. The point volume factor is 0.25, right? Maybe this point a little more visible. Now this is in euros, right? We have not gotten a factor for in US just yet, so we work with euros still. And we are still being paid in euros anyway. So 0.25 euro is the value of a single point, meaning that's how much the company pays for a point, but then it's based on this percentage. So, for example, and this is where we start calculating, and some of you would have seen this structure floating around through the organization. To get to 3%, could anybody tell me, one of the newer persons on the call, maybe like Colleen or Ashaki, how much points do you need to get to 3%? Somebody unmute your mic and tell me, or type 300? 300 points, Ashaki, that's correct, okay? So 3%, you need 300 points. So 300 points is valued based on the point volume factor. If you could check it on your calculator for me, 300 times 0.25 equals 75. So 300 times the PV factor, which is 0.25, is equal to 75 euros. Okay? You put the euro sign in. 75 euros. Now, do you get paid 75 euros if you have done 300 points and qualified at 3%? No, you don't. You get 3% of that 75 euros. Are you guys with me thus far? Everybody? Ashaki? Colleen?
Yes, yes,
yes, we are.
Okay, very good. We take one. Yes. right? So 75 euros now, we have to say, what is 3% of 75 euros? So 75 euros times 3% equals 2.25. So you now have 2.25 euros, all right? And when we convert 2.25 euros into TT, well, it's based on the conversion rate. From my experience with receiving commissions from the company, my bank, the rate is normally like 7.6, 7.5. You know, that's the rate that you get, 7.7. So I normally just use 7.5 as the lowest rate that you could get. So 2.25 times 7.5 equals $16.87 TP. So if you have done 300 points personally and achieved the 3% level, you would have earned yourself 2.25 euros. If we convert it into TT, that is 16.87 TT dollars at the rate of 7.5. Is that clear so far, guys? That is pretty much straightforward enough, right? I want to hear you guys answer me.
Yes, Mr. Ryan.
Okay, understood.
Yes, Mr. Ryan, we on stream.
Very good. So in that case, then, let's work out the 6% structure. What is the volume you need to get to 6%? One of the new business partners that we have. What is the volume you need for 6%? I'm waiting for you to answer because I want you to know.
1,200.
1,200 points, that's correct. So you need 1,200 points to get to 6%. Now, again, the volume is different, the level is different, but the formula remains the same to work out the commissions here. So one of the new partners talk me through this formula here now for this level. You did 1,200 points personally, you got to 6%. How is your commission going to be worked out? Somebody tell me. Anybody? You're using the same formula like what we just did. Where did Ashaki go?
So would that be 1,200? 1,200 by 0.25?
Correct. Times 0.25, yes.
Right.
Factor. And that is going to give us, I have my calculator in front of me here, so 1,200 times 0.25. That will give us 300 euros, so that's correct. And then the second part of that.
That would be 300 euros times 6%.
That is correct, because the level has now changed. So you would get 6% of that 300 euros, which will be 18 euros.
Okay. So that's 18. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So that 18 euros, you convert that to TT, right?
That's correct. You could convert it to TT, and we use, you know, just on the lowest level, 7.5.
7.5.
Right? So 9%, again, the formula is the very same. So it's going to be 3,600 times 0.25, which is going to give you 900 euros.
Yeah, 900.
Somebody's having a calculator there working with me. Go ahead. 900 times 9% now. 9% of the 900 euros is how much?
81.
81. So you earn 81 euros. And we go to 12% now. You need 7,200 points to get to 12%. And you multiply that by 0.25. How much is that going to be?
1,800.
That is 1,800 euros. And now we want 12% of 1,800 euros. How much is 12% of 1,800 euros?
216.
216. So you guys are seeing how your commission is growing here. And then 15% is 12,000 points. So 12,000 times 0.25. How much euros is that? How much is it? Am I right? Where you all going to?
We're here.
All right, so 12,000 times 0.25 is 3,000. Where did my calculator go? Right, so 3,000, and then you want 15% of that. It's 450. Okay, so I was correct. My maths was working in my brain. So then we had 18%, you need 20,400 points times 0.25 will give you 5,100 euros. And then you multiply that by 18%. So it's the same formula all the way through. It's just the figures that are changing. All right. 18% of this 5,100 will give you 918. 918. And then 21% is 30,000.
So Ryan, I came in a little late, right? I'm seeing you working the first figure from the 300 and 1,200 and to the 600 at 12% coming down. How is that? What is the formula to get to that from the 300 to the 1,200? Let's try to wrap that around. That's the only thing I haven't captured.
Right, so that's not a formula. That's the amount of points that is needed, that are needed for you to get to the next level. So 300
understood.
To 3%, 1,200 to 6%. Yeah.
Got it. Thanks. Thank you.
Excellent. Right. So 25.25 times 30,000. That will be 7,500 if my maths is working correctly.
Yeah, 7,005.
Okay. And then you need to get 21% of that amount. That will be
1575.
That is equal to 1575 euros. 1575. So you now see how to calculate your commission for points that would have been done personally. So I am sure that I just heard Mr. Derek Regis is who just asked the question, right? And Mr. Regis does a whole lot of points personally. So, Derek, how much personal points you would have done for November? Do you know? I think I saw more than 3,000.
Yeah, I think it was 4,005. And do forgive me, I think one of the things I've not been doing, and I must confess, is that I've been so focused on one aspect. I think I have not been really pushing going in the back office and looking. And that's something I will change, right?
Okay.
I must apologize. I really got
But
to change that.
that's okay. That's okay, Mr. Regis. I think some people are actually too focused on their back office, and that's why they don't have the volume coming in.
Yes, you see, my focus has been really, you see, I'm on the road a lot doing the sales, right?
That's
And
okay. That's
promoting
okay.
and getting the not only customers, but promotions, So
Yeah,
forgive me, I'm kind of trying to balance now. I'm really working on it.
yeah. What I
But I
will tell
can,
you, what I will tell you,
Derek, you continue
Yes.
you continue doing what you're doing, bro. All right. Colleen and I have your back. You don't worry. You keep selling. We will let you know how things go in the back office. All right.
Thank you. I'm thankful for you all. Oh gosh, seriously.
Yeah.
But I have presentations to go on. I've got companies to go into, and I'm like, yeah, I've got to do this because I've got to promote. So,
Yes,
so
indeed.
thank you though. Thanks, Jen. Thanks, thanks a lot. Thanks for
Yeah,
having my back.
yeah. So what I will suggest, Derek, all you need to do is just log in once for the day and just check. That's it.
Right.
Literally like 1 minute. Literally, I'm saying 1 minute. Just
Right.
check and say, wow, 3,000 points, awesome. Wow, 4,500 points, awesome. That's it. You don't
Okay.
need to spend 5 minutes there.
Right, got it. Thank you so much. Will do, man. Yeah.
That's it. So at least you know where you are. That's it.
Yeah, and one of the partners that I joined recently was asking me. I just asked him if he could join on the call because he was asking me about exactly what you are doing now, Derek. I want to know, the details of how to work it out at each level. And thankfully, thank you for addressing it. But is there something that can be posted in such a way that they could see this also? I mean, I'm just asking.
Right now, this Zoom is actually streaming live on our YouTube channel where we have a couple of training videos.
Right.
So the recording is being done as we speak. So
Okay,
it's
good.
on the YouTube channel.
Right.
That get around to all business partners. So if you guys have not yet subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell so that anytime we post a new training video there, you will have access to it. So there are videos there already on how to register someone into the business, how to create a ref link, how to do the group order authorization. There are a couple of training videos there already. So
okay, good.
So this
we'll
is
check it out.
Yeah.
We'll go and do some studying on that.
Excellent.
Yeah, man.
So I use Derek Regis, for instance, because, okay, let's say he did 4,500 points in the month of November. 4,500 points would take him to the 9% level. He's not at 12% because you need 7,200 points, right? So take him to the 9% level, unless he had other business partners doing the additional volume to take him to 12%, right? Which I don't think he got to 12% last month, right? Genevieve, you could correct me if I'm wrong. But he did 4,500 points personally. Okay, good. So 4,500.
His upline did.
His upline did. Who's his upline again?
Justin Applewhite.
Excellent. And that's the first time he did 12%?
Yes.
Wow,
he hit 2 levels in 1 month, 9 and 12.
That's amazing. Yeah, so 4,500 points multiplied by the factor 0.25 equals 1125. Multiply that now by 9%. That's 101.25 euros that Mr. Derek Regis would have earned from his personal points that he did last month. So on top of all of his profits that he would earn from selling those fragrances, his personal points alone give him an additional 101 euros, which if we multiply by 7.5, that's like 759 TT dollars that he earned additional on top of his profits. And
wow.
That's why that's good stuff, right, Mr. Regis?
Yeah, gosh, that's good stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. And I'll get into if he had persons in his structure that would have done personal points also, that would have added to his group points, and I'll get to that shortly. on how he would have earned additional commissions from his team also, all right? So for what I calculated here, this is exactly, I mean, if you look at your commissions from previous months or when your commissions for November month comes up, if you use this formula and calculate what I have shown you here today, you will see the figures working out exactly to the point, exactly how I've calculated it here. You'll see it showing up in your back office with no error. I'm quite confident in that because this is the formula. All right. Now, so let's say, for instance, Derek does a lot of personal sales. So let's just say that Derek did 30,000 points in volume in 1 month selling. As a matter of fact, Derek, I give you a challenge there. 30,000 personal points in volume, right? Because somebody did it in the UK before, right? So you do 30,000 points in volume in 1 month. Derek would earn himself, based on the formula, 1,575 euros in commission for his personal sales that he would have done. Now, he would have earned himself a lot of profit. Let's just say he was selling maybe the pure fragrances. Let's just use the pure for easy calculation. And the pure is 60 points for 1 pure. It means then 30,000 divided by 60, he would have sold 500 bottles of pure fragrances in 1 month. He would have earned himself an average profit of $95 on 1 bottle. So 95 times 500, that's $47,500 in profit. On top of that, he earns himself 1,575 euros in commission times 7.5, that's $11,812.50 TT on top of his profit.
You get me excited, boy. You get me excited here.
Yes, anybody will get excited for that, right? So I give you a challenge here, Derek. And it's Christmas, so let's see.
Well, here we go.
Right? So this is the kind of money you can make with this company. Now, remember, everything I'm showing you here is based on personal points. So I'm going to get into now, if these points are generated not just by you, but together with your team, how different it's going to be. So I'm going to erase the information that I have here now. So I hope that you would have probably screenshotted, or when you are going through the video, maybe you will screenshot what you would have seen here. So that you have this chart, right? As a matter of fact, we will type out the chart and send it out into the various groups also, so you'll have it, right? So I think there's a faster and easier way to do this, but anyways. So let's say the points were now generated, not just by you only, but your entire organization. How is this commission going to be worked out? So I'm going to work one structure, for example, and for the sake of time, I will just work one structure. Where's my, good. So let's say, oh, sorry. Right, so let's just say, oh, what's going on here, man? I'm trying to find back my, oh, good. Yeah, so let's just say that you achieve the 12% level. 12%, you need 7,200 points for 12%. Right? So this is 12%. So you achieve 12%. And now I'm saying this because I'm sharing this because you see what happened when you promote, guys? We have 17 persons on the call, and the kind of information that is sharing, people want this, right? So let's just say you achieve 12%, and I'm sharing this because the text that goes around showing you the different structures, it specifically says that this is shared, the commission is shared or could be shared among your team. So the same volume that we worked on, as a matter of fact, I will work 21%, the highest level. So we're going to work the 21% structure. 30,000 points gets you to 21%. Seeing that this is Derek's goal. And that gives you 1,575 euros. Now, if Derek does this on his own, all of this belongs to Derek. However, if Derek gets help from a team, his team, to get this 30,000 points in, then obviously Derek did not work for all of this by himself. It then needs to be shared among his team members. So let's say Derek would have done 20,000 points personally. $20,000 personal, PER, and the additional 10,000 points came from Derek's team, TEAM. How does it work out now? Again, the formula remains the same, but let's take a look at how it works now. Derek, because he did this personally, 20,000, Derek will be paid 20,000 times the factor, which is 0.25, times his achievement level, which is 21%. Even though he did not do the whole 30,000 by himself, his team helped him with the additional 10,000. Stay with me. Derek has still, because of his group volume, he has still achieved the 21% level, and he will be paid 21% of his personal volume based on the PV factor. Are you guys with me there still? Just give me a thumbs up or a yes. Thumbs up, yes. Yes, no, maybe so. Are you guys with me? I'm not
Yes,
hearing
yes.
you guys. I want to hear
Right.
you.
Say it over one more time, Mr. Ryan.
No problem. That's what I want to know. I want to know that people are with me here.
I was giving him a thumbs up. I wasn't seeing Mr. Ryan.
No. I can't see you guys because I have my whiteboard up right now and all the screens are down. So when I said thumbs up, sorry, I meant in the chat. My apologies. Sorry about that. My apologies, right? So give me a thumbs up in the chat or just unmute your mic and tell me yes, all right? Because I'm looking at the screen here right now. So let me go over it again because I want persons to understand. When you understand how the money works, it's an additional inspiration for you to actually get to this money because it's possible, yeah? So 30,000 points personally gets Derek, and I'm using Derek this morning because this is Derek's new goal, right? 30,000 points gets you to 21%. If you do 30,000 points personally, all of the commission comes to you. In this case, if it's exactly 30,000 points, based on the formula, Derek would receive 1,575 euros additional to all the profits he made from his sales. Is that clear so far?
Yes.
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 Good.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good. Perfect. Now, Derek recruits his friend, his cousin, his sister-in-law, a brother, a colleague, one of his enemies also. He recruits them, right? I don't think he hates anybody, but probably some people hate him. I don't know. That's how life is sometimes. But you recruit even your enemies. And Derek does, instead of 30,000 on his own. Let's say he does 20,000. His team, however, did the additional 10,000 points in volume collectively, right? Somebody did a 500 here, somebody did 1,000 here, somebody do 100 here, somebody do 50 here. Somebody was inspired by him and did probably 5,000, right? They did a lot of volume. However, collectively, the rest of his team or his team did 10,000 collectively. That 10,000 points is called your group points, and your personal 20,000 combined with the 10,000 is called your group points. So you have now 30,000 group points in total. So Derek still achieves 21% because of his team. He did not do it personally. He got help from his team. So he still achieved the 21% level. Is everybody with me still so far?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Very
Yes.
good. Very good. Now you have the video that you'll be able to go over, and you could always post questions into the group chat about it if you are not clear, and we could have the discussion through the group chat so more people will become aware and, you know, educated where the compensation plan is concerned. So the 20,000 points that Derek did personally, his calculation for his personal group points to get paid commission on his personal points, his calculation on his personal points will be the 20,000 that he did multiplied by the PV factor, which does not change unless we get a pay increase. Presently, it's 0.25 euros. And you multiply that result by 21%, because that's his rank that he achieved in the company. Even though he did not do it personally, but he got help from his group, he achieved the rank. So in saying that, what I'm saying is that you could achieve the rank in the company either by yourself from your personal points or together with your team when you combine your group points, your team points with your personal points. You still achieve the rank. Either way, the rank could be achieved in the first marketing plan, which is the Magnolia Club. So in that case, his personal points, 20,000 times the PV factor 0.25 times his achievement level, 21%. Derek now earns himself personal points, 20,000 multiplied by 0.25. That is 5,000 euros multiplied by 21%. Instead of earning the entire 1,575, Derek earns 1,050 euros. Are you all with me?
Yes, we are.
Good.
Yeah.
Now, this is on his personal points only. Now, we have to check his group points, his team points. So let's use, for example, and I'll calculate the whole 10,000 first and then show you how it's going to be broken down. This 10,000 points, we still have to multiply this. Let me break it down. One of his teams would have done 5,000 points. So Derek has two teams under him, and they each did 5,000 points in total. So let's say it was just one person in his team, in either team. One person in each team that he has, his two teams. 5,000 points will get you to 9%. So let's multiply this 5,000 points by 0.25 and multiply this now by the by the percentage that this team would have achieved, which is 9%. 9%. So 5,000 points multiplied by 0.25 equals 1250, and you multiply that by 9% because that's the level that that particular leg would have achieved. That gives you, you'll stay with me with this, that person in his team, if they did those points personally, would achieve 112.50 euros. That's team 1. Team 2 did the same thing. 5,000 points, stay with me, times 0.25 times 9% is duplicated here. Stay with me, guys. 112.5 euros. You all are with me so far?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good, good. So Derek recruited a friend and Derek recruited a relative. The friend in team 1 did 5,000 personal points and his relative did 5,000 personal points. They earned 112.5 euros in commission for their 5,000 points. Now, Derek still has more money to earn because the marketing plan also pays you not just for your personal points, but it pays you for your team's volume also. And how they pay it to you, they pay you the difference between your level and your team's level. In this case, just to make sure you guys are with me still, Derek is at 21% in this case, and he has 2 teams at 9% each that are under him. And they're going to pay Derek the percentage difference between his percentage level and his leg's percentage level. So how much are they going to pay Derek in these 2 cases here? Somebody tell me. Derek is at 21%. His team is at 9%. What percentage will they pay Derek if they are paying him the difference between his level and his team's level? Say it again.
3%? Is it 3 the difference? 3%?
No, the difference.
What dollar value?
No, the difference in percentage. The percentage difference, 21%, 9%. What's the difference between 21 and 9?
That's 9 and 9, 18. That's 9. That's 10, 11, 12.
12%.
12%.
So the company would now pay you 12% of your team's volume.
Wow.
All right. So let's look at that now and see what that looks like. So team 1 did. So this is the team's payment here, right? This here is the team's payment that we worked out here. Right? Each team. Team 1 got 112.5 euros. Team 2 got 112.5 euros. Right? Now,
Mr. Ryan,
yes.
you want Derek to, everybody understands how Derek got the 12%?
That's a very good question. Does everybody understand how Derek got 12%?
Yes, we
Yes,
took away 21 from the other percentage, the 15. The 9, I mean.
Yes, you take away the 9%,
Right.
21%.
From 21.
12%. Right? Thanks very much, Genevieve. So now we are going to calculate now. We've calculated Derek's personal commission from his personal points, sorry. We've also calculated the team's the personal points that they would have generated, how much commission they would have earned, right? Now, again, we did it as though it's just one person in either team, and they did the points personally, right? Now we are going to calculate what Derek would earn as a team leader, his payment from his 2 teams. So team 1 did 5,000 points. Again, the formula remains the same. So we multiply by 0.25. And the percentage in this case is the difference between his level and the team's level, which is 12%. This gives you 5,000 times 0.25 equals 1250 times 12%. Derek earns an additional 150 euros from team 1, and team 2 did the very same. It was duplicated. So team 2 pays Derek the same thing. 150 euros. Are we clear thus far?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now what I want you to do, if anybody could tally for me Derek's 1050 from his personal volume, plus 11250 from team, sorry, yes, 11250 from team 1, 11250 from team 2, then 150, then 150. Tell me what your total is.
Clifton, I think you're adding too much.
No. 1050 plus 11250 plus 11250 plus 150 plus 150. What's your total?
Oh gosh, Mr. Ryan, sorry, I was working the goldfish. Repeat what you said just now. What you have to add?
We are adding all the totals that we got. The 1050.
The 11250 by 2.
11250.
And the 150 by 2. Okay.
150, 150. What is the total we get?
Like not 525 or something like that, Mr. Ryan?
No, you're adding all the totals from 1050, 1050, plus 11250, plus 11250, plus 150, plus 150.
Oh, it's not Derek's total commission you're dealing with.
525.
I want us to just add all the totals that we just calculated.
I thought it was Derek's commission. Okay.
Yeah, no, the 1050, 11250, 11250.
Okay, so when we add it, it comes back up to the 21% commission payout of 1575.
That is correct. When you add all these totals that we calculated, it adds right back up to 1575 euros. I wanted you guys to do that for yourself to see that on 30,000 points, the company pays out the same 1,575 euros, whether you did it on your own or you had help with your team. The same amount of money is being paid out. However, if you did it on your own, all belongs to you. If you had help to do it, obviously the people that helped has to be paid also. And that's why I continue to say that our compensation plan is one of the most fair compensation plans in the market. It is very, very fair. You work, you get paid. You don't work, you don't get paid. That's it. Is this clear to everybody, guys?
Yes.
If it's not clear, ask me questions. Now I'm going to stay here at least 5 more minutes with you to clarify anything else.
Clifton, one of the things that I like about it in terms of the fairness is that, and that shows that this is not a pyramid. The person who does the volume gets paid first.
Exactly.
And if there is anything left, any difference.
Exactly.
If there is any difference, the person, the upline gets it, right?
Exactly.
So to make sure they get paid, they have to make sure that they're not at the same place with the team member who did it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Right?
Quite correct.
they will get no volume. So when people say that people make money off of you, but you can't make money off of anybody who didn't make any money in the first place.
Exactly. 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 Yes.
This is really something that needs to be really understood, Mr. Ryan, in its
Yeah.
fullest context, because I get it from my family members, friends, about pyramid. And I mean, when you understand this, it really does help you as an individual to put, give you the insight on how to answer and how to be, even your posture and everything. It just refreshes you on and enlightens you. So that it kind of
puts you at
gives
a
you
whole
that
next
really,
level.
thank you. It really does give you good ammunition too.
Derek, because if you make 0 points, then your upline will make 0% or 0.
Correct.
Exactly. Exactly.
So it's just that people talking in ignorance, that things they don't know.
So any questions, especially from the newer persons on the team? Are there any questions concerning what we shared here? Ashaki, I'm not sure if Colleen is there still. I know she normally has to leave for school. Any questions, guys? No questions? Okay, good. So I am not going to leave this here. What I will be doing, I will have another training session on this, and we're going to record that training session also.
Yes.
We are going to plan, we are going to promote, so that we can have a lot more business partners on, that they could get it live, that they could ask questions also, so people would understand more of the dynamics of our compensation plan. If you understand this portion of the compensation plan, if you understand this is the foundation to stage 2 and stage 3 of the marketing plan. This will get your business very, very solid. Yeah? So, if no questions, queries, concerns, that's the end of that. I think I could